And for Chicago, we've got Williams. Buzelis out there with Collins. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's MP in at the point. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Now the Thunder with it. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Simons, following the score by Oklahoma City. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Thunderball.
For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game we saw him score 32. With the drive, takes it from 10. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Back to MP. Simons surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Yeah, we'll see if this East-West matchup plays out the same way. It's a new year, and it's a new series.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Substitution on the court.
To the paint, here's Holmgren. And that one, good. That's now 8 points for Chet Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
So the Thunder 5 right now. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So it's the Thunder now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Simons finds Collins, and he gets the bucket. Collins has got his first points in this one.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Hartenstein. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Buzelis grabs the board.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders cut down to 2 on the bucket from Simons.
That is downright unguardable. Simons knows when to go for it.
Wallace the pass to Hartenstein. Off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Baseline J. That one wide left. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bucks really had a hard time. He picked up a handful of points and made an effort to share it with his guys, too. His struggles lately have the coaching staff and his teammates concerned. Everyone just wants to see him getting back to playing his best. Guys?
Interesting as always, Allie. Thank you. And just not the game he hoped to have, guys.
And I know he felt like he let his team down with that performance, and I'm betting he comes out here tonight with a lot of extra motivation.
Look, he's a pro. I don't think that game is going to weigh on him too much, but I'm certain he'd like to get off to a quick start.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
And that's what separates Shea from other guards. He can absorb the contact inside and still finish.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball. Pro. So it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Gold Youth Dance Team.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bulls trail by 6. They've got Zach Collins and Fernie Simons out there with MP. Then it's Buzelis and it's Williams at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. Floats it up for Holmgren. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Bounce pass Wallace. Here's Holmgren. He's got 10, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Hartenstein against Collins. Pass to MP. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Simon. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, SGA has mastered the pull-up jump shot, and that's due to all the work he's put in during the offseason.
Simons against Wallace. Here's Collins. Banked in off the glass.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. To the middle. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Williams. Buzelis has got 11 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back to you.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shea Gilgeous-Alexander
Substitution on the court.
Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Taking a look at the Thunder. Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Jared McCain. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.